Let me bring this into a little focus as we close up here. And this one, I'll talk to the guys in here so they think about this. Look, think about the women in your lives that you love. Your daughters, your wives, your moms, your neighbors, for God's sakes, other folks. This election for the women in this room is literally about their lives. It is literally about their lives. If you're wondering why they continue to poll this, and Republicans are like, oh, I can't believe that abortion issues and bodily autonomy and the right to make my own decisions is so important to people. Well, it might come back to when Kamala Harris was grilling those Supreme Court justices who lied about their position on that. Who lied? She asked them, are there any laws that oversee men's rights autonomy over their own body? There aren't any. So look, he brags about what he did. He is proud that the women in your life now have fewer rights than their mothers or grandmothers had. He calls his Trump abortion bans a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. You heard Susan talk about this. Someone wants to have a child, pregnancy goes bad, and they need to get care. They're now being turned away. In Texas, physicians can go to prison for life for that. Would this surprise you that in the most recent data, maternal mortality rates in Texas have shot through the roof? So let's just be very clear. Women are dying because of these decisions they made, and it's absolutely immoral. It's why we need to make sure when we elect Kamala Harris, we elect a House and a Senate, and we codify Roe versus Wade. Because if we don't, I said on a debate stage, and Senator Vance has many times said he wants a national abortion ban, and then they asked him, and of course the rules were we couldn't fact check, which is pretty much not a debate, it's a bullshit session is what it becomes to. But he's saying, I don't want to have, no, I didn't want that. Of course they will. And when they do that, they'll also add in there restricting your access to fertility treatments. And I've talked about this. Look, people don't want to have to talk about their personal things. My wife and I, it was personal to us. But once the Dobbs decision, when it happened in Roe, fell, we were super worried because we tried for years to have children. We used fertility treatments to have our beautiful daughter. I cannot imagine the pain. You don't want an elected official, certainly not Donald Trump, to make the decision whether you can have a family or not. It's absolutely, again, it's immoral, and it shouldn't stand. So for all of you, look, we're going to sign that thing back into law. We are going to make this thing happen. And so, look, 11 days, folks, 11 days. Now, I get it. When we gather like this, I am preaching to the choir. I get it. Our recital is 11 days away, choir. And all of the money that's been raised, all of the time that you've given, all of the door knocking and the phone banking, all the commercials that you're sick to hell of seeing, all of that has got to translate into that little sticker you put on that said, I voted. I voted.